Hello, thanks for having me here. Well, one thing I can say at the beginning, if I would have half of, let's say, happiness and enthusiasm like Pani Monica, after 4 months from now, I think that would be amazing. I would be very happy. To tell you a bit more, first of all, I have nothing to do with the real estate industry, architecture, design. Basically, I just had a certain need. Actually, we had a couple of challenges within our group, and we were looking basically for the part of the solution for our challenges in actually the way how we will organize the space and offices for our people. And I will give you a bit of a background on, like, where the need came from for what we did. So Onet Raz Polska Group is basically, or Ringier Axel Springer is the largest digital media publisher in Central and Eastern Europe. We basically operate many years already. We started as a print publisher. We have totally digitized our portfolio. We acquired a lot of largest website and news services in different Central and Eastern European market. In Poland, our flagship product is Onet. Last year, we were celebrating 20 years of Onet. I don't know how many people in the audience is actually from Poland, but if you are, I'm pretty sure you know Onet. Basically, Onet was our flagship. Like, in pretty much, we have a similar portfolio in every of our markets. So this is basically homepage-centric news service, huge habit. People coming on a daily basis to the homepage of the website, then checking the news. So, like, one pattern that was built for 20 years. And in the meantime, what we have seen basically changing in the digital media industry, actually media industry, which is probably, we all talk about digital transformation and disruption. This is probably one of the industries that was the most disrupted of all. Like, at the beginning, people were talking about print dying, print is dead, like, so that was one stage. Now we already talk about, like, that desktop will be dead before print. So now mobile is a hype, but obviously, it's about producing the news and satisfying the need for information, and that's what we do. But with the appearance of social media, of different Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, the usage pattern of media consumption have changed tremendously. And that's what we have noticed, and as a company we needed to answer that challenge. Simply the access to the information become much easier. People were not just only going through the home pages of the big portal and accessing their news, but through the social media they were able to check the recommendations of their friends. There were several different ways how to reach the information that they wanted. And to be active and to be successful in such kind of media setup and rules, you actually need to have brands that are experts in the particular field. Experts and authorities, brands that are able to attract certain communities and be their reliable source of information, which is rather specialized and niche and not wide, offering all the kind of informations. That is why we have decided to develop around Onet the set of brands which are really answering those needs. And here in Poland we have acquired the license of the largest business media website globally, Business Insider. So we brought the license of Business Insider to Poland 1 year ago. We have launched a product called Noise, which is rather targeted on this, again, like a new generation of internet users. They are spending their time in social media, mainly internet trendsetters. We call them Generation C. We don't use the term millennials because, like, we see a lot of them also much older than 35 years old and still very much interested in trends and hype. And I mean, we use the different phrases how we call them. Like, some people call them hipsters. I think there's a lot of them also here in Warsaw. But obviously, this is a brand for them. And then the third brand is basically our license from our French operation of Axel Springer called Au Féminin, which is brand targeting young women. So basically their slogan is women power. So they really turn to the women. They are spending their life in social media several times a day. So as you can see, like, different products. To build such kind of products, we needed people who live that kind of product. So people who actually are on a daily basis living their life in the same way, like those brands are actually representing the information. And those are obviously all representatives of those of that generation C. And now is one of the presentations at the beginning. There was a lot of discussions around millennials. We saw the research also on millennials. They are very picky, and like, to get that kind of audience and to not have a big rotation of the workforce, you really need to provide an attractive working environment for them. Now, one thing that we have noticed, which is maybe slight, I wouldn't say it's different to what we have seen in today's presentation, rather like an add-on. It's like there is also one amazing thing about this audience, is that they were never, like, there was no generation that was that much connected like they are. So once you have that generation sincerely love their working space, but they need to love it, then they're becoming like the biggest promoter in the world of your brand. So then you can, like, you can cut your B2B marketing spendings in half, because they are so powerful in the social media communities that they evangelize that brand much better than any form of B2B activities can do. And that's the beauty of them. And we like them, and we really want to work with them, and that's why we decided to go after this project. So there was one challenge. I mean, second challenge is, for those of you who live in Warsaw, you know the street Domaniewska? You know the association of that street? Yeah, so basically it's called Mordor. There's obviously good reason for that. So, we really needed, if we would like to have an attractive working environment in Domaniewska, we had to provide some outweighing, I would say, good space in order to attract such kind of journalists to join us. Something that would outweigh 45 minutes waiting in the queues when you're going back home around 5, 6 in the afternoon. Then what was also very important for us, because it was not basically the space that we have decided to create, was not only the space for the new brands, but it was also the space where we really wanted to aggregate all the creativity or like creative related departments that we had in Poland. And that was really important for us, because we are currently based in, like, we have 2 offices here in Warsaw, we have one in Trójmiasto, we have a big office in Krakow, we have art department in Krakow, we had like our content marketing agency here in Warsaw. We had in Chorza office, which is in the center of the city, I mean, quite close to here. I would say our web design team. So like a lot of creativity spread, not co-working, cooperating with each other. At the same time, we had technological departments that were also like completely separated, different floors, not really communicating with each other. So what we have decided is also that we need a space where we will get these people together to sit with each other, like, communicate on daily basis, coming up with the joint projects and like produce a better work at the end of the day for our marketing and advertising clients. And finally, one thing that was really important for us is that the brand in the middle, Noise, this is the brand that we have established here in Poland, and some 2 years ago now. And this is the brand that we have exported and rolled out to 6 other markets. And we really have a global ambition with this brand. We would like to establish this brand as a symbol of this modern, urban, trendy, hype generation on the European scale. Right now we are on the 6 markets. We are in Germany, we are in Slovakia, Serbia, Romania, Poland, I forgot one, Hungary. And the challenge that we were facing is that basically we had a team of people. They were mixed with our editorials of Onet, Fact, Newsweek, and then with our global sort of ambitions, we will be bringing publishers from the other countries, talking about about great products for them. They should take the license, and then we would have to identify people who are working for Noise by raising hands, within the big room. So you would agree it was not really, I would say, attractive pitch. So we needed home of noise, actually. So pretty much coming to the last point of the need for such kind of space. We have 26 brands in Poland, like Onet, Newsweek, Forbes, Fact, Noise, these brands here. And it is very hard, to present to the clients. So, and we are in the advertising business, yeah? That's where we monetize the most. To present client in a short and digested way what we are able to do for them. And we really needed a space which will be part of the whole experience and presentation itself. So place that would really reflect what our brand stands for. So just by entering the space, somebody would know what this Business Insider is about. Yeah? And for that, we have created for our whole sales organization one showroom. Sorry, we didn't create it. It's on the paper still. So will be created, hopefully, soon. So we really needed a space where we will have very futuristic way of presenting what we are able to do for the different needs of advertising clients in different industries.